Hey guys, it's Tony. How you doing? Let's talk a little bit of Palantir, just because a lot of people keep asking about it and stuff. Personally, I am bullish over the long run. I do think that Palantir is going to be exactly like what Boeing is to the government and Raytheon or Raytheon, however you guys want to pronounce it. But I am bullish on Palantir. But as far as this week, the more and more I see Palantir move day by day. Um, I do think it's going to go back, and I do think it's going to touch the $23 or the $24 level again. Um, as far as momentum goes, it's downward. I mean, there's really no easy way to put this, but momentum is going to be downward. Even on the day chart, on the day chart, we're actually still bullish, but on the 4 hour, we actually just crossed the 4 hour MACD on the bearish side. And last time we did this, let's see if I can make this a little bit better for you guys. Last time we did this, we actually consolidated for about a day or so after we crossed it. So I do think tomorrow, worst case scenario is, we might actually go down to $23 and we might stay there. I do think that's going to be the bottom. So if you guys are looking to buy anything around there, I do think that's actually going to be the bottom. I do think that what's it called? That 23 is going to be the bottom. We are consolidating right now. We did break the 30-minute MACD, but we didn't pull up to the bullish side, right? So that overall, that means that we're still completely bearish. So I think as far as where we're gonna go, I do think this week we are gonna retouch the $24 level again, or at least somewhere between 23.86, 24. Like, we're gonna consolidate around that area. I do think that's floor though. If we do fall anything under that, we do need to wait to see how much we consolidate and how much we're retesting those levels to see if we're actually going to drop back down to 21, 22 bucks. I don't think we're going to drop down to $22. I really doubt that we are. I'm like 90% sure that the floor is going to be, around the $23.86, $24 level. So at those prices, I'm still buying. I actually bought like another $2,000 today for Palantir. And I'm selling calls on Palantir. So as far as where the direction I think is going to go, the most plausible thing that's going to happen, what I'm 90% sure of, is that tomorrow we're going to hit the floor of $24. We're still going to go down tomorrow. I think once we hit that floor, we're going to rebound and we're going to go right back to all-time highs. That's what I genuinely think. I do not think that we're going to stay at these levels for too long. I do think that we are going to be, like I said, retesting the $24 level and then shooting back up. But for the first time ever at these highs, we actually just crossed the 4 hour MACD. So we can aid this, dependent on where this actually goes to, we can see ourselves going all the way back. Probably the worst case scenario, I see us going all the way back between $18 and $19. Worst case scenario. I do not think we're going to go past where. I do not think the floor is going to be under that. I do think that will be the major catalyst floor. I do think that's going to be the main floor, and after that, we're basically consolidating sideways or shooting right back up. But as of right now, this week, I do think we are going to go down a little bit further to around the $24 level and then shoot back up. Worst case scenario, like I said, we are dropping back down to $18. That's the way that we drop to $18 is if we have some crazy bad news about Palantir, which I really doubt is going to happen. So I think accumulation right now up until Q4 earnings reports next year for Palantir is going to be fantastic. So I do think that accumulation right now is going to be really good. You're going to position yourself really, really well to basically moon next year. I still think that we're on track to hit by the end of this month. More than likely, I do think we're going to hit $40. I might be completely wrong on this, but again, I'm very, very bullish on Palantir. I'll end it there because I don't want the video to be too long. But to kind of keep it short, for this week, next week, I do think we're going to, for sure, I'm like 99% sure we're going to go back to $24. 99% sure. After we hit $24, depending on momentum and if there's any bad news, we can bleed all the way down to $18. If everything stays the same with Palantir, there's no bad news on Palantir, and all the fundamentals are the same, I do think $24 level is going to be the floor, and we're going to skyrocket back to $32.50. As of right now, I am buying a shit ton of PLTR. I just bought like $2,000 worth today, and I'm going to keep purchasing more. If we do drop back down to $18, I will be purchasing a lot more, a lot more. But yeah, this is a long-term position. It's definitely up there with Boeing and Raytheon, or Raytheon, however you want to call it. But yeah, hopefully this TA helps you guys a little bit more figure out your your position, and if you guys should hold or sell.